Today we're doing an unboxing of an unthemed box for a girl aged 2 to 4. Come on, let's see what's in the box. Hi friends, Robyn here with Mattman and Robyn. Welcome to the channel where I like to inspire, encourage, and include you in packing Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes year-round. If that sounds exciting to you, please subscribe. It helps me make better content and know what it is that you like to watch. So today's unboxing is really interesting for me. I typically do themed boxes. It helps my brain stay organized, and it helps me to know what is and isn't prepared for a special box. But today I felt inspired to put this specific wow item in a box, and I didn't have anything that went with it. I didn't have stuff set aside to go specifically with this wow item. So I just made a box out of nothing. And I wanted to show you guys, to encourage you, that themes are not necessary and they're not really that important. It's a tool that I use and a tip and a trick to help you if you want to pack a lot of boxes, or if you want to focus on finding specific items. Themed boxes really help. Meaning that if I go down the clearance aisle and there are a ton of items, maybe there are some Care Bears, maybe there are some Barbies, maybe there are some jump ropes, maybe there's some Dora the Explorer things. There's all kinds of things on the clearance aisle, and I could buy them all, but my budget doesn't allow for me to just buy all the clearance things. So having a themed box really helped me, especially when I made one box per age, per gender. It would help me really focus on what was important for the box. So if I picked Care Bear that year for a girl aged 2 to 4, I only got the Care Bear items that were on clearance, on that clearance aisle. It was really hard to leave all of those other items behind, but it helped me and Mattman a lot with our budget. So that's just a tool that I used when doing boxes, is to focus on a theme just because it helps me, and because it helps me focus on loving each individual item that's going into the box, and it helps me focus on who that child is, who is going to receive this box. But like I said, themes are just a tool or an option. This box right here that we're going to unpack today has no theme at all whatsoever. In fact, if it has a theme at all, it's generosity. Because a lot of these things, most of these things, were given by you to make a shoebox. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I want to say that this box itself was actually a gift from Matt's grandma. She gave it to me on my birthday. I requested that people bring items for me to use in my shoeboxes, and this is the photo box that she brought. It is very sturdy. It has a very thick, oh, there's a sticker on the side. I'll take that off after the video. But it has a very deep, not thick, but a deep lid, which helps with photo boxes, I think. I do not know where she got this one. In fact, I think she had it quite a while. It's a little bit loved, but still great quality and a good box to send for shoe boxes. But I can tell you that my favorite place to get photo boxes at Michael's, and I wait until they go on sale and I get them for around $3. So let's get into it. All right. You can tell right here on top that I have labeled this for a girl aged 2 to 4. Also inside is my letter that I wrote to this special child. The front of it just says holiday cheer, and I don't know if you can see, but it has a lot of sparkly on it. Right inside here, this is where our letter is. On this side is the handwritten note. I wrote it in hot pink, And then on this side is the translation in 4 different languages. I have Spanish and French and I believe Swahili and Ukrainian. And I just picked those 4 because I think that might be where my box goes. I just picked those. So the next thing in this box is a coloring book. It's actually a Winnie the Pooh coloring book. Winnie the Pooh and Friends. It's so fun. And this is contributed by our friend Izzy. So thank you so much, Izzy, for giving us this coloring book to put in our box. I also received some stickers, and these came in a giant pack of like 40 different packages from Denise. So thank you, Denise, for these stickers that I will be including. And then I picked up these stickers. This is a pack that I got on Easter clearance. And these are ones that came from Michael's. I just ripped them out of the package so that I could provide more for this little girl to have. Oh goodness. Okay, so here is what the box looks like now at this point in the unboxing. Right on top here is her pencil pouch. And this is what I like to call my abbreviated pencil pouch. It is for a toddler aged 2 to 4. So the only things really missing from my master list here would be, I don't have a highlighter in here, and I don't have any colored pencils or a calculator, but I still have all of the necessities. She has 4 number 2 pencils. She has several specialty pencils here. This one actually has bunny rabbits on it. She has another one. I really liked putting this one in here for her. It has a big, fun eraser. And then I included a stencil for her. I hope that this helps her learn hand-eye coordination. These can be found at Walmart. They are, I believe, 10 in a pack for 99 cents. So these are a great deal, and they would be really good to include in pencil packs. I have a multi-click pen here. I like to send click pens for toddlers if I can, because that way they don't have caps that they can accidentally swallow. But I did include this one, and it does have a cap on it. And this is just in case her teacher needs an extra pen, or it's required that she gives one to a teacher. This way, maybe she can save this until she goes to school, or an older sibling would be able to utilize it and give it to a teacher. I have some big erasers in here, some pencil top erasers, and all of these things in here were contributed by Dawne, Sonia, and Valerie. So thank you so much for your contribution to this pencil pack. It made it very full and with all of the special necessities. The last thing in this pencil pack, which I thought was really neat, was actually contributed by my Aunt Laurie on my birthday. Again, bringing it for my request for items for the boxes. But these scissors were actually from Dollar Tree, and I think that they're really neat. They have this special little loop here that when you open it, like regular scissors, you can use them like regular scissors, and any size hands will do. But you can also flip this little yellow tab here and close it all the way down, and it is going to help little hands. It helps spring it back open. So as they are learning to use scissors, they can utilize this little flap to help them. I thought that these were really neat, and again, they are available at Dollar Tree. So that is her pencil pack. Next in here is something that I have not added before, but is a really fun thing. This is actually a ribbon dancer. and I will undo it and show you it here. So I actually purchased these at Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I believe that they are regularly in the wedding aisle to be utilized by brides as their getaway instead of birdseed or confetti. And I just wrapped them up around this stick and rubber banded them, but it's really neat. It has a bell on the end right here, and then 2 different ribbons. So it might not be as beautiful as the homemade ones, but I did get a whole bunch of them, I believe a dozen, on clearance for like $2. So I thought that was a great deal and can provide a lot of really fun play. So this is my ribbon dancer that I will be including in the box. I also have these set of crayons that were contributed by Jessica from Foothills Family. So thank you so much, Jessica, for that amazing contribution to our box. And then this is actually a dollar store puzzle, which I paid $1.25 for. I do not have the image of the puzzle in the Ziploc baggie because the box to this is down in the bottom of my shoebox. So that is where the image is, and we will get to it probably very last, but here is the actual puzzle for the child to use. Now here is a look at where we are at on the wow items. Do you see what the big wow item is? I'm so excited to show this to you. So let's just pull her out right now. This is a baby doll contributed by, I believe, Denise. Let me double check her tag. Yes, so thank you, Denise, for this gorgeous baby doll. Look at her beautiful eyes. They're just so precious. I have her wrapped up, swaddled very, very tightly. What I did is actually, this is a bandana, one that I would typically use in my clear boxes, kind of like wrapping paper. But for this, I used it as a swaddle. I laid it down on the diagonal, as you can see, and put the baby up towards the top where her head was at the diagonal. And then I folded her arms in really tight, and then I folded her legs up over her arms to condense her as small as I could to include her in this box for this little girl. Okay, so I wanted to demonstrate here that swaddle for you, just to really clarify exactly how I did it. I did go ahead and use rubber bands. So the first thing you want to do is rubber band her arms down. I just put them crisscross across her chest. And then this is probably the most difficult part, is getting her little arms to stay down without wrapping that rubber band too tightly. But, you know, try and try again until you get it how you like it. Then I get my second rubber band ready. I fold up her little feet as close to her face as I can, wrap that rubber band around her tush, and just hold those feet in place, creating that tight little bundle. Look how tiny she is, even though she is a very large baby doll. And then I want to prepare her swaddle. Now you can use any fabric that you prefer. I am just using the bandana because that is what I have on hand, but of course you can use the baby blanket from Walmart or wherever. Place the baby on the diagonal, her head up towards that point. Then just swaddle her as tight as you can. I played with maybe tucking the extra fabric under, but I decided I wanted it to be kind of a decorative little floof in the front, so I folded it over, but that part's really up to you. And then I get the hair ribbon that I had set aside, which was all ready for her hair. It's about a yard of ribbon, and you don't need that much. That's just how much I had pre-cut. And I just tie it in a nice little bow. Again, the swaddling is just for decoration, but I think it makes this wow item really pop, especially since she's all rubber banded and bundled up. It's a great idea for any type of stuffy or anything that is going in a box all rubber banded. There she is, ready to go. So I'm going to unswaddle her and show you what I mean. So she's just tied up here in a nice regular bow. And then when I undo her swaddle, you are going to see how her legs are up here. And she is all bundled up just like this. So look at how large she is when I take her out of her swaddle. So that's just another little tip and trick that you can use, is to swaddle up your baby doll as tight as possible in a little ball, but it still leaves her looking really cute and precious when she is all bundled up in the box. Let's see if I can get her to sit up for us as we unbox the rest of her box. So another thing in here is some sidewalk chalk. These were actually some after Easter clearance items that I picked up. There are 2 pieces of chalk here. There's one green and one orange in there. I thought it kind of matched the baby doll's outfit, the green and the orange. Also, the baby doll herself came with this really adorable blanket and a fake baby powder. There's nothing in here, so this is okay and approved by Operation Christmas Child. However, real baby powder is not allowed, so please do not include any actual baby powder in your boxes. The next things in here, I see 2 of her little necessity items. This is a spoon that I got from IKEA, and it is originally, you get 4 in a pack for 49 cents. So that's how much these spoons cost from IKEA. And then this is her toothbrush. I like to get this size here from Walmart. These are actually Dr. Fresh toothbrushes, and they come in a pack of 5 for $1. And then I just add this cap, which I haven't seen in a long time, but I did originally get them in a pack of 4 from Dollar Tree when they were still $1. I also have included here this little necessities pouch. Right here is 1 pair of underwear, sized 4, and then this is a face mask in case she needs it for health reasons. Then I have included this flashlight. This one is purple with gray accents. This is my favorite crank flashlight. This one is actually from Dollar Tree. It has 3 LEDs over here, and this is the switch that locks the mechanism, the crank, and then this is the actual on and off button. I really like getting these from Dollar Tree when they are available. I've only seen them around Christmas time. I also have included this fun whistle here. This is just a party favor whistle, just to make noise. I would not consider this an instrument of any kind, but it is still a fun noisemaker to include, especially for the 2 to 4-year-olds. Here is her little hygiene pouch that I have put together. This is a bar of soap. It is still in its original packaging here, as recommended by Operation Christmas Child, and I believe that this writing on here is some sort of a expiration date, but I don't know how to read it. So I recently bought these. I don't think that they will expire anytime soon, so these are still good to go in an Operation Christmas Child shoebox for the year 2022. I also have this really adorable comb. These are such great quality, and they were contributed by Angie, so thank you so much, Angie, for this bright, beautiful comb. And this beautiful, fluffy washcloth was contributed by Valerie. So thank you so much, Valerie, for this washcloth. These are so soft. They remind me of my makeup remover rags, and I love using that. Like, I wish all of my washcloths were the same as my makeup removing rags, so I am very happy to include this as the wash rag for this little girl. And then the last thing is this soap saver that was also contributed by Angie. So that is her little hygiene kit for her shoebox for the year 2022. And then I also have included this adorable necklace and bracelet set contributed by Denise. Let's open it up and give it a look here. It is, here is the bracelet with a really adorable star on it. And here is the necklace. It's so bright and colorful. I just thought it was perfect for this box. There are 3 stars, kind of making the focal point of the necklace. And then everything else is just very brightly colored. So thank you so much, Denise, for this set of jewelry that is included for our lovely little friend, aged 2 to 4, whoever she is, whatever her name is, wherever she lives. I love her so much. I wish I could give her a giant hug, but I can't. So we send it in a box. This is a hug in a box. The next thing in here is this fun Pop-It. I actually got these at the 99-cent store. They were $2, and it came with a pack of 4 for $2. So to me, that made them worth it to go ahead and purchase these really fun poppers. So here is her popper. And I also am including a reusable bag for her to get all of her goodies home from wherever she is opening her Operation Christmas Child box to wherever she calls home, where she lays her head down at night. This bag will help her get all of these goodies home. Here is her cup, which I will actually open very last. There are a few more things I want to get to in the bottom of the box, and then we will open up the cup. Down here in the bottom, I do have this really fun wand. It could be a fairy wand for granting wishes. It could be a royal scepter for a princess to use, but I just thought it was so much fun to include. So I actually got these at Dollar Tree in the party section, and I keep my eye open for them all the time because I absolutely love them. So I will let you know if I ever see them there again. Instead of a composition notebook, I have included this really fun colored pad of paper. This can help her learn her hand-eye coordination. She can draw all kinds of pictures with her pencils and her crayons, but because she will not be attending school for a year or so, I went ahead and sent just this pad of paper for fun. And then I also like to include a gospel item in every box because of Kayla, who is a missionary who receives these boxes. Her and her husband said that's their #1 request that they wish would come in every box is a gospel item. So for this box, it is this book. It's called The First Easter Ever. And I actually got these books on after Easter clearance from Hobby Lobby. They're really great with really great illustrations, so I'm so glad to be able to include this book in her box. And the very last thing down in, oh, I fibbed. I couldn't see it. Also, here is her pencil sharpener that did not fit in her pencil pack. It is a very high quality Fiskars pencil sharpener, and I am happy to include it in her box. It just didn't fit in the pencil pack. The very last thing down in the bottom of her box is the box for her puzzle. I just thought this was the cutest little puzzle and so perfect for a girl aged 2 to 4. There are 24 puzzle pieces, so mom or a friend or a caretaker, anyone can help her put this little puzzle together with the sweet princess and the sweet unicorn. And now we can open all of the goodies that are stuffed down in this cup. I do realize that for a kiddo aged 2 to 4, a cup with a lid would be a little easier, but sometimes you just have to go with what you have. And this is what I have purchased already to go in boxes. So she is getting this really cute pink cup that will be useful for anyone in her family and for her as she grows up throughout the years, because this is a real high quality melamine plastic. We use these cups. We have a gray set that we use in our own house. So these are great quality. But in here we have her hair accessories. Now there is a lot going on in this tiny little organza bag. I actually got the organza bag at Dollar Tree. But in here we have all kinds of goodies. I have given her these tiny clear and pink rubber bands that are great for making lots of little braids. I've given her 2 ponytail holders, the thicker kind that you can wear around your wrist in case she wants to do pigtails. I have given her 2 of these, I don't know what you call them, but they're like torture hair ties, really, from my childhood. I remember getting pelted in the side of the head with these as they were wrapped around my hair, but I loved wearing them because I just felt so cute with them on. So I have included 2 of those for her in case she wants to do pigtails. And then I have included 2 sparkly bobby pins and 2 hair barrettes, little clippies here. So that is everything in her little organza bag of hair accessories, but also down in the cup, aside from just that little bag of hair accessories, is this bow that is attached to a soft headband. The headband is actually from Hobby Lobby on clearance. I got a set of 3 of them for like 65 cents. And the bow, as you can see here, is just clipped on. See right there? Yes, clipped on. And it was in a pack of bows on clearance from Dollar General. So those are all of her hair accessories, and I believe that I've covered the gamut of lengths and thicknesses of hair, and no matter what she's got going on top of her head, she can feel beautiful with all of these accessories. Then in the cup, I have her chapstick and her nail clippers, which are provided by Angie, so thank you so much, Angie. I have included one of those whistles that I recently purchased from Oriental Trading. I like to include these in my toddler boxes to add some color and fun. Here is her cross that I really love to include in every box. She got a yellow one. There is also a hole in the side in case she would like to make this a necklace. Here are her Google eyes, which I love including in every box. I think these are so much fun and make hours of play. I've also included 2 little ponies, a pink one and a purple one, just to be little figurines for her imagination. I have rounded out her jewelry with this adorable green butterfly ring here to go with the rest of her little jewelry set. And there is also a pair of socks that I have folded up. Right here on them, they say Starry Sky, and they are glittery and they have little stars all over them. I just thought that they were adorable for this specific box. And the very last thing in the box, these set of Hot Wheels. So I don't have any specific girl Hot Wheels left, but that's okay because Hot Wheels are Hot Wheels and they go. So I selected these two because of their size. I wanted her little hands to have something larger to grab onto as she learns her hand-eye coordination in making these items go. Here's the purple one, and here is a green one. And again, I just picked these sizes in case her hands needed a little extra something to hold on to. So I specifically put this box together because of the sermon that I heard at church this morning. He talked about generosity and giving and how as a community of Christian believers, we are called to give extravagantly. And I just was so encouraged by all of you and all of your contributions to these boxes that I wanted to come home immediately and put together stuff that you had given for Operation Christmas Child. I wanted your generous hearts, your contributions to go into a box that didn't have a theme other than faithfulness and generosity and love, and put it all into a box and give it a big hug and send it on its way. So thank you so much for following along today on this unboxing. If you are curious as to how I packed this box, stay tuned for a fast forward version of how I packed everything together, just so you can get some tips and tricks. I will say that it took me about 30 minutes to collect all of these items from my storage area, and then another 15 to put them all together. So that is it, and I hope that you have a wonderful, amazing Sunday. And in case no one has told you, I love you lots. Bye! Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!